Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. The 2020 Grand Slam season came to a close on Sunday as Rafa Nadal was crowned a 13-time champion at Roland Garros. It was a different feel in Paris in 2020, with the tournament being played in the fall under strict health and safety protocols, but in the end, the King of Clay restored normalcy and capped off the Slam season on a high note. So our countdown today celebrates the high notes. Number 10. Well, the tournament happened. Props to the tournament organizers. Roland Garros took a lot of heat for switching dates without consulting the other slams, but in the end, they fit the tournament into the only possible window that existed and created 2 weeks of pretty fantastic tennis in Paris. Was it perfect? Well, maybe not. But boy, were we glad they made the effort. Number 9. A qualifier made it to the semis on the women's side. Nadia Podoroska of Argentina, an unknown before this tournament, who had made just one prior Grand Slam appearance, and that was back in 2016, became the first women's singles qualifier to ever reach the quarters at Roland Garros. And if you saw her demolish third-seeded Alina Svitolina in the quarters, you got an idea of just how talented this player is. Boy, was she fun to watch. Number 8, Martina Trevisan's Cinderella story. How about this young Italian qualifier? On her way to the quarterfinals, she knocked off Camilla Giorgi, Coco Gauff, Maria Sakkari, and Kiki Bertens. And at 5 feet 3 inches tall, this spark plug from Florence had only played one match at a major ever, and she was ranked 159 in the world. Number 7, Jannik Sinner's stunning debut. It was a very fun tournament for Italy. Sinner became the first men's singles player to reach the quarterfinals at Roland Garros on his debut since Rafa Nadal did it back in 2005. And he was the only guy, by the way, that took 6 games off of Rafa in a set, which isn't bad either. Just ask Novak Djokovic about that. Number 6, Diego Schwartzman's breakthrough. In his 25th main draw at a major, Diego Schwartzman recorded his first top 5 win at a slam and reached his first Grand Slam semifinal. His quarterfinal victory over Dominic Thiem took 5 hours and 8 minutes, and it was epic. We're happy for Diego. He is definitely one of the good ones. Number 5, a double defense for the Germans. How about Andreas Mies and Kevin Krivich of Germany? They've never lost at Roland Garros. In 2019, they became the first German duo to ever win the men's doubles title. In 2020, they doubled down and repeated as champions. Number 4, unknowns get their moment in the sun. 5 players that had never won a match at a Grand Slam ever made the second week in Paris. Kudos to Martina Trevisan, Nadia Podoroska, Daniel Altmaier, Hugo Gaston, and Sebastian Korda. It was so much fun to welcome these new faces to the Grand Slam stage, and we hope we get to see them again. Our number 3 high note, the second longest match in Roland Garros history. At 6 hours and 5 minutes, Italy's Lorenzo Guastino defeated France's Corentin Moutet in the longest match of the tournament and the second longest match in Roland Garros history. It took 2 days to complete, and boy, was it a roller coaster. It would have been amazing with a packed house, but as it was pretty dramatic. One of our favorite matches of the tournament. Number 2, the arrival of Iga Swiatek. Now, where to even start with this Polish player? How about this? Swiatek became the first player from Poland to ever win a Grand Slam singles title. She's the youngest Roland Garros champion on the women's side in 28 years. She didn't drop a single set and pretty much dominated every single player she faced, including Sofia Kenin. Her performance was simply amazing. We are going to see a lot of Iga. And our number 1 high note of the French Open, the king holds court. We finish with a certain royal that we'll refer to simply as the king, and that of course is Rafa Nadal, who came away with a 13th Roland Garros title and his 20th major singles title. There's a 2-way tie now at the top of the men's Grand Slam leaderboard, and that's because Nadal flipped the script on his doubters, overcame the difficult conditions, his undercooked form, and Novak Djokovic, to make his way to one of the most stunning Roland Garros title runs of all time. In the process, Nadal became the first man to win 6 Grand Slam titles beyond the age of 30, and the first man to win 4 different Grand Slam titles without dropping a set. As Novak Djokovic said, you simply run out of superlatives when talking about Rafa Nadal's achievements in Paris. Long live the king. It was great to see tennis played at Roland Garros, and we always appreciate you tuning into Tennis Now TV. I'm Grace Carter, and we'll see you next time.